to go. Can you believe it? It's extraordinary.
Now we are very happy and very excited here to have our magic moments. We just roll the clock back a little bit, and who have we got here? The one and only for Down the Bay, Peter Super Carey. Pete, fantastic to have you alongside. I feel like I'm in Land of the Giants with the two ruckmen here, but Pete, we're here at your home, and you're about to, well, formalise it even more. You're going to be the president a little bit later in the year after Chicky's had his 7 years.
Yeah, that's right, Sodas. So Chicky and I have been chatting about it for the last couple of years,
Yep.
and look, I think he's done a wonderful job over 7 years as president and deserves a break. So at some stage during this year I'll take over. I'm hoping it'll be in October, which will mean if it's in October we'll have been in the finals. So
Absolutely.
Chiggy will continue on if we do look like making the finals, which is
Yep.
fantastic.
One of the challenges, of course, being a ruckman is that often people scrutinise you more often than not. But your career, I think most of us ruckmen looked up to. Growing up in South Australia, we idolised yourself and the likes of Russell Johnston, Mick Redden. It was an amazing career. But who did you look up to throughout your career?
Look, I had a couple of very good opponents. First one I'd probably mention is Peter Darley, and we're playing the Carey Darley Cup, or Darley Carey
Yep.
Cup if you ask
No,
Peter.
well, no, I think officially
here, so
it is the Carey Darley, so we
Carey
can
Darley
do
Cup.
that.
So we've lost it the last few times, so I'm hoping we can catch up that 3 goals. The other opponents, Rick Davies. Oh, there's Peter Darley. Yeah,
Yep.
great player. Rick Davies was a massive opponent over many years, and then Mick Redden later in my career is a great player as well. So some great opponents, great blokes, still loving having a beer with them, so good people.
Pete, I think it's 467 games when you include the 19 for South Australia. The career is remarkable. 73 as a young man, you're best on ground in a grand final playing up forward. It is an iconic grand final, that one.
Oh, it was one of the best, I think. I was lucky enough to get a few kicks in that game. It was a very warm day, and was lucky to get a few to go through the middle. And to be down with at the 29-minute mark was a bit of a worry. And then Cornsey took that great mark and put us in front. And then John Sandland kicked a goal after the siren to make it 7 points. But an unbelievable game.
Pete, when you look at that too, and you fast forward from 73 to 85, 86, the only man to do the 3 years and the 3 flags of the Falkland Elk have won. But you win this here in the ruck, and you are the captain for these 2 years. And what a great outfit you had that year with those battles against North Adelaide. It's an unbelievable Glenelg side.
85 side was fantastic with Kernahan and McGuinness in that side. And then 86, we lost Kernahan and McGuinness, and I think Noonan made a comment that we mightn't be able to win without Kernahan and McGuinness, and we did it again in 86. So they certainly got their revenge in 87 though. So, but it was a great couple of years, and we had some fantastic sides.
One of the things I remember seeing, Pete, is after one of those premierships, you went into the Channel 7 studios the next day, and I think it was the last time they actually had the team come in live, because there were beers, there was mayhem, there was Max Stevens, and I think young Tony Simons and co just ran amok, didn't they?
I don't think a lot of them had been to bed, so probably wasn't a good thing to do, have a morning TV show. So you're right, that did finish. I think Simo took over the interviewing, so that made it a bit hard.
And the celebrations, not only for that match, but for 400 games. A lot of the players, of course, Chris McDermott and the like, who you played with, put together a wonderful celebration on your 400th.
Oh, fantastic. They got a little, there it is there, running out on the oval with 2 of my sons, Justin and Matthew. Huge day. Running around the oval before the game, there was tears in some of the players' eyes, which was massive. And we just held off to beat West Torrens that day. They played pretty well, and we won it. They arranged a little trophy for me with a bald head on it.
I think we've got that, Pete. Hang on, I reckon
haven't.
we've found this. Have a look at this vision. So I think there was a wig involved. But
there's the wig.
Have a look at the trophy. It's an absolute crack. Have you still got it?
Yeah, still got it. Pride of place at home.
There it is.
There it is.
Yes.
And Bone will turn it around for the bald head. I do. Fantastic. There it is.
And also, I think the pants were enlarging as well. Rather large backside, used to be joked about.
Yeah, probably.
It's a great
We had a
trophy.
lot of fun, though.
Pete, it was a magnificent time that you got to play with through Glenelg in all of that time, and no final since 2011. We've seen Mark Stone come in. Some real improvement and a great finish to last year, though, with many of those wins against some quality sides.
Oh, Mark Stone's been fantastic. Took a while to adjust back to SANFL level, but towards the end of the year, winning our last 6 games was a great finish. We just got rolled by Nord in the first game, beat the Crows comfortably. We're in this contest today. You know, there's an expectation around Glenelg that we will play finals this year.
Beautiful. Well, Peter Carey, it is an absolute treat for us to have you. We love our new segment we've got where we wind the clock back and bring the greats of South Australian football to you. Some of the superb vision there, mate, and real pleasure for us to have you. And best of luck with the presidency, mate. We look forward to it.
Thanks, Otis.
There we go.
Thanks, Red.
Thanks, Pete.
Peter Carey, what an absolute star of the SANFL and South Australian football. Inside the Glenelg rooms, 18 points down here at half time. We're going to get into the second half shortly.